I will never forget that night. I was 16 years old and home alone for the first time. My parents had gone to a wedding out of town and wouldn't be back until the next day. It was an important event for them, but I couldn't go because I had a final exam the next day. It was crucial for my grades, and I couldn't afford to miss it. It was a cold and rainy night, and the wind was howling outside, rattling the windows of our old house. I was in the living room trying to study for the exam, but the storm made it hard to concentrate. I decided to take a break and watch a horror movie on TV, trying to distract myself a little. As the tension in the movie increased, I heard a loud bang coming from upstairs. I thought it was just the wind, so I ignored it and kept watching. But in a few minutes, another noise echoed through the house, this time louder and closer. I turned off the TV and stayed silent, trying to hear any additional sounds. I could swear I heard light footsteps upstairs. My heart started to beat faster, not wanting to believe there was someone in the house. I got up from the couch and walked slowly, trying not to make any noise. Reaching the hallway, I could hear more clearly the sounds coming from the upper floor, where the bedrooms are. Step by step, I climbed the stairs slowly to avoid making noise. Reaching the hallway on the second floor, I saw a shadow move through the slightly open door of my parents' bedroom. Panicking, I ran back to the living room. I grabbed the phone and called the police, nervously whispering about a possible intruder in the house. While waiting for the police to arrive, I hid in the small closet my parents had made using the empty space under the stairs. I carefully closed the door behind me, keeping the phone close, ready for any eventuality. I heard the footsteps on the upper floor getting closer. The intruder stopped in the hallway, very close to my room. I could hear the sound of weight moving slowly across the wooden floor. The suspense was unbearable. The intruder started rummaging through the drawers, looking for something, while I tried to control my breathing to avoid being discovered. Suddenly, I heard the footsteps returning down the hallway and descending the stairs. With each step he took down, the sound echoed through the house, increasing my anxiety. He stopped at the bottom of the stairs, right in front of the closet where I was hiding. I could hear his heavy breathing, the slight creak of the floor under his weight. The intruder began to search the living room, rummaging through drawers and knocking over objects. Time seemed to drag on as I listened to his every move, trying to stay as quiet as possible. His flashlight briefly illuminated the cracks of the closet, creating an even tenser atmosphere. Suddenly, the sound of distant sirens broke the silence. The intruder stopped, alarmed, and ran to the back door. I heard the door slam shut and quick footsteps in the yard. Minutes later, the police arrived, followed by my parents, who had been notified by the police about the situation. They found me still trembling with fear, but safe. The police searched the house, but the intruder had already disappeared, leaving only a trail of ransacked objects and open doors. Although they didn't find the intruder, the sense of relief was immense. Reflecting on that event, I realized the importance of always being alert and prepared for unexpected situations. The memory of that night still haunts me, especially the moment I was so close to the intruder without being discovered. Despite all the fear, I am grateful for the quick response from the police and the support of my parents. I will never know who that intruder was or what he was looking for, but the experience taught me to value safety and stay calm in moments of crisis. That night not only showed me how vital it is to be prepared for the unexpected, but also reinforced the importance of being surrounded by people who care about you. Even in their absence, my parents did everything they could to ensure my safety, and that is something I will never forget.